I'm Kara Gallagher, and I'm the program director for the Agri-Tech program with AMSE. I'm the environmental sciences teacher, so I came alongside because a lot of what we're doing here complements what I'm doing in the classroom. But we just have one agriculture unit across the whole year, and AgriTech is agricultural unit for the whole year. We have several different systems in the gardens. We have a planter box, we have a hydroponics table, we have vertical towers, we have a greenhouse. And students are learning how to plant those systems, how to maintain the systems. And actually our end goal is to evaluate the systems for ease of use, for productivity, maybe hopefully use one of those systems in the field when the walk students go on their mission trips, maybe bring it along and help combat food insecurity.
My freshman year, a couple of friends and I, which is including Rachel and Josh, we started the High-Tech Club, and then since then it's evolved into the Agri-Tech program, which is nice now because we have real funding. And I remember when we started, it was just this small garden bed right outside of Mr. Fairweather's classroom, and now we have 4 systems that will be going soon, and also we're working with the walk missions, so that's pretty exciting.
I mean, it's a great sense of pride and accomplishment with how far we've come from just a bunch of kids on someone else's farm who had 2 or 3 rows to ourselves. All of a sudden, now we have our own space and our own greenhouses and garden beds that we were able to build and the towers that we assembled, and we're so much a part of the process that the garden space feels so much a part of us.
So I came in Valley Christian as a freshman. I had not come to the middle school, and one thing that was a really big draw to me was the AMSE program. And I was looking through all the different AMSE programs, and I saw ISS and Ocean Quest, and those are all really interesting to me. But I heard about a new program called Agri-Tech, and I was really interested in coming into a new program, not something that's already been established, because I love creating projects, and I feel like you would get a lot more freedom, and I might be able to zero in on my interest in a new program.
Our students are pretty sharp, and they have a lot of really great ideas. Our AMSE fellow, Josh Taylor, has built a portable hydroponics system that he's hoping to send into the missions field. It's something that can fit in a suitcase and can be assembled in a backyard.
So in a hydroponics unit, there is little soil used for the nutrients of the plants. Instead, the nutrients are in the water supply. And in this unit, I have water that's going to be in this bucket. That's going to be pumped up to the top, and gravity moves the water down so that it goes by the root systems of the plants that are inside the pipes, and the plants can then grow in each of the holes I've drilled out.
Yeah, it's been really awesome. I was placed in charge of the greenhouse, so once we got the go-ahead to start putting everything in there, I was in charge of compiling a list of everything we would need, getting all of that ordered, hours finding the right thermostat for the greenhouse and humidity monitor and all kinds of weird things that I never really thought of needing in a greenhouse. And when it came time to choose greenhouse shelving, I was looking all over the internet for ones that I felt really fit our space. And I wasn't able to find ones to buy anywhere. And so I was well, I've been doing technical theater for a number of years, and we talk about blueprint design and all those kinds of things. And so I was all right, well, I'll just design my own greenhouse shelves. It's been a wonderful learning process of how to create blueprints and bring them to life. And then also of having something custom for our garden space has been really incredible.
Every Tuesday, a student gives a lecture for an hour, and one of my friends, she gave a lecture on fungi. And I was I would love to grow fungi because I've always wanted to do it at home, was never able to, and I thought here we'd have the resources to. So I bring up to Miss Gallagher after the lesson, and I was what do you think about having a fungi farm? And I thought she was going to be oh, maybe think on it, maybe in a year, but she was automatically oh, absolutely, tell me what you need. I was floored, that I would get to actually bring up an idea and have it be heard. So we've been planning about having a fungi farm actually in the greenhouse, and we've been talking about building shelters for the fungi, all these different plans. And it was so exciting to me that I was able to bring up an idea, and I was given complete freedom and leadership to research on my own, come up with my answers, and then actually be able to put it into action.
When you're in a non academic setting, and what I mean by that is no grades, no tests, no quizzes, but still education, there's a lot more freedom for students to say, I would like to go this direction, I would like to try this, and as program director I can say, okay, let's do that.
We have another student planning to put a mushroom farm in on the greenhouse shelves we've just made. She was talking to me about it and she was like, hey, is there somewhere we could build something like this for mushrooms? And I was like, right here on the shelves. We have the whole spot for them.